Hello everybody, Rudy Fruity here, and I'm coming at you with a new As a Lane video covering the Rondo at Rainbow's End Rerun event. So the event just dropped earlier today as I'm recording on the 20th of June, and this event will be going on for about another week until the 26th. So what do you gotta do during this week to make the most out of the event? So right now I would say this event is sort of a light reprieve from the onslaught of events we've been having these past few weeks. So it's a nice way to sort of refresh your cube count, sort of. We'll get into that a bit more as we go on with the video. So why do I say you get to repair your cube count? Well, that's because you get build tickets for the Rerun event. This happens for every Rerun event in case you're not aware. And because this is not a UR event, you do get points allocated into your UR exchange per pull, and that includes the pulls you use pull tickets for. So pull tickets are given to you for just logging in during the event, and also for completing event missions, and also from the event store. And I would advise to only limit yourself to 3 pulls during the duration of the Rerun event until the very last day, which is when you will want to go all in, and maybe spend a few cubes that you've accumulated to get some of the ships. Now, in terms of the banner and the quality of ships, like how useful are they, I would really only advise to mainly get Emden. She is the most useful ship on this banner for sure. Everybody else, I'd say, mostly there for collection's sake. Sadelitz is also pretty decent as well, but you can get her for free through grinding the event, so you do not need to try to pull her in the banner. But Emden is the one sort of luck-based ship you want to get from the banner. She gives a nice boost to Iron Blood ships, so that is very useful for Iron Blood fleets. So be sure to get your copy of Emden for sure. Now, I want to talk a bit about the event missions, like what is worth grinding for? And my answer is not much. The D3 gives you these submarine torpedoes, which are okay. I mean, from what I understand, submarines aren't really critically important. Some say they are important for, say, chapter 14 and 15, but if you're a new player, I would say don't really worry about grinding for those submarine missiles. From what I understand, they are not even the best torpedoes for submarines. Now, what else can you get from grinding the event? You could get the twin 381mm main gun. These are good for BBs. These are like your standard, if you have nothing else to put on a ship, put this on. This is really standard equipment for BBs. It's nothing too particularly special, but again, if you're a new player, this is probably pretty worth grinding for, because also you do get the chance to get the autoloader blueprints, the fire control radars, and the triple foil 6mm main guns. Well, those are pretty decent as well. So that is probably the map I would recommend farming for the most. It's D1. Also, if you are only in the lower, like the newer game levels, B1 is also an okay place to grind, because then you also get your triple foil 6 and whatnot. What else do you get from these? I didn't check. Nothing. Don't grind B2 and B3 you can grind from what I understand. I think Sadelitz drops from B3. But again, you don't need to get her through a drop. You could get her just through accumulating event points. So yeah, there's that. So B1, how's D2? And D2s you could skip. Excuse me, I'm recording a video. I don't know if you heard that, but there was a loud noise outside. Anyways, D1, B1 are the event maps I would recommend farming the most. And then what do you do after you have accumulated some points? Well, let's look at the events shop, Salary. So of course, the first things you're going to want to spend on is the build tickets and also the cog chips. Those are your #1 priorities to get from every single event. Now, towards the end of the event, if you have not gotten Sadelets from the banner or the event map drop, definitely pick her up here. So have some on reserve for that. Now let's say you have extra event currency after buying Sadelets, or you lucked out and you got her from the banner drop or the event map drop, and you have saved up some extra points. What else do you spend on? Well, I would also recommend these blueprints. These are very good because I forget what it's called. The development of your PRDR ships is what's going to take most of your time in terms of the PR grind. So having some extra blueprints helps out with that. You do want to get both if you can. And then, other than that, I'd say everything else is at your own discretion. What do you need? Definitely pick up coins and oil as you need. And these purple plates, the purple parts are definitely worth picking up. Heck, I'm going to get some of these general auxiliary parts for sure, because I definitely definitely do need some of those. Early game players, if you're very early on in the game, gold boxes are definitely worth picking up because gear is the biggest hurdle you have in the early game. Just giving your ships decent gear is what's going to help you push on to the mid game pretty easily. Okay, so I think that kind of covers what I want to talk about in terms of the rerun event. So again, you only have about a week. Be sure to, if you're a new player, be sure to try to at least clear once a day so you get those multiplier bonuses to make up for the time we don't get because it's not a full event. Use that currency to buy your cog chips and your pull tickets. Use your pull tickets 3 times a day. Go all in on the last day. Try to get MDen for sure and Sadelets if you can. Well, you definitely should be able to get Sadelets after playing through the event for sure. Oh, I should probably go over the skins a little bit because I do kind of like the skins. I can never end a video properly. I will probably be picking up this skin in a little bit. Sadelets has a really cool skin. U47 also has a lovely skin. York has a lovely skin. All the skins here are really good. This is getting a figure, by the way. I do love Sheffield's skin here. And as you saw earlier, I had picked up Enden skin. Very nice, Life 2D. And then Elbing, I love her skin as well. It's very nice. I love the Gothic Halloween theme for this event. I don't think there's been one since. I mean, there has been like a Halloween themed skin every now and again, but like not one that's like Gothic themed like this. So I would really like to see a rerun. Oh, not a rerun. I would really like to see another event with this theme again, because this is probably my favorite theme that they've had for event skins. And it fits Ironblood very well. It'd be really interesting to see that like translated into like, say, the Royal Navy. I think that would also fit pretty well. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. By the way, I have a Discord. Link to that is in the description. I'm also on Twitter. Link to that is also in the description. Like the video if you found it helpful or if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. Really would love to have you here. And I appreciate you watching very much. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.